bubble strategies that helped to get us in the situation that we're in today. Okay. I've got time for 2 more questions. April?
Where's April?
Right here.
There you go.
How you doing? I'm fine. Back on the economy. Mr. President, people are criticizing this road to recovery plan. Specifically, there are reports in the Washington Post that say that the African-American unemployment rate will go to 20% by the end of this year. And then you had your chairman of economic advisors say that targeted intervention may come next year if nothing changes. Why not targeted intervention now to stop the bloodletting in the black unemployment rate?
Well, look, first of all, we know that when the African-American unemployment rate, the Latino unemployment rate are consistently higher than the national average. And so, if the economy as a whole is doing poorly, then you know that the African-American community is going to be doing poorly, and they're going to be hit even harder. The best thing that I can do for the African-American community or the Latino community or the Asian community, whatever community, is to get the economy as a whole moving. If I don't, hold on 1 second. Let me answer the question. If I don't do that, then I'm not going to be able to help anybody. So that's priority number 1. It is true that in certain inner city communities, the unemployment rate was already sky high even before this recession. The ladders available for people to enter into the job market are even worse. And so we are interested in looking at proven programs that help people on a pathway to jobs. There was a reason why right before Father's Day I went to a program here locally in Washington called Europe, which has a proven track record of taking young, mostly minority people, some of whom have graduated from high school, some maybe who've just gotten their GED, and train them on computers and provide them other technical skills, but also train them on how to carry themselves in an office, how to write an email, some of the social skills that will allow them to be more employable. They've got a terrific placement rate after this 1-year program. If there are ways that we can potentially duplicate some of those programs, then we're going to do so. So part of what we want to do is to find tools that will give people more opportunity. But the most important thing I can do is to lift the economy overall, and that's what my strategy is focused on.
One of the criticisms is the targeting.
Suzanne.
Thank you. Back to Iran, putting a human face on this. Over the weekend, we saw a shocking video of this woman, Neda, who had been shot in the chest and bled to death. Have you seen this video? What is your reaction?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And I think that anybody who sees it knows that there's something fundamentally unjust about that.
We also have people on the ground who have been seeing that the streets are quieter now, and that is because they feel that they're paralyzed by fear of people gone missing, fear of violence, that perhaps this is a movement that's gone underground or perhaps is dying. Do you have any concern over that?
Yes. I have concern about how peaceful demonstrators and people who want their votes counted may be stifled from expressing those concerns. I think, as I said before, there are certain international norms of freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Hold on a second, Helen. That's a different question. And I think it's important for us to make sure that that we let the Iranian people know that we are watching what's happening, that they are not alone in this process. Ultimately, though, what's going to be most important is what happens in Iran. We've all been struck by the courage of people And I mentioned this, I think, in a statement that I made a couple of days ago. Some of you who had been covering my campaigns know this is one of my favorite expressions, was Dr. King's expression that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. We have to believe that ultimately justice will prevail. So,
Mr. President,
all right. Thank you, guys.
No questions about Iraq or Afghanistan.
The President wrapping up what I believe